recording again. Okay, apologies for that. That was not what I meant to do. Here we go. Right, let's get right back into it. That's probably a bit of a mood killer, isn't it? What were we in the middle of? We were in the middle of rescuing. Except, we found him. He doesn't need rescuing yet or something like that.
He doesn't care.
That's a little tip there. If you grab someone, drag them into a scaffolding, instantly kills them.
I completely forgot that was a feature.
Yeah. Later games will have full synchronization tasks that require you to do that.
Yep.
So that's a good point. What do you think of the full synchronization feature they implement in later games?
Are
you not a fan?
I'm mixed. I'm very mixed. It ended up feeling quite tedious. Assassin's Creed 3, I didn't 100% it, but I 100% synced it, and that was a real ballbuster.
What, Assassin's Creed 3, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like doing the 100% sync on that. Some of them was so annoying.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Brotherhood's got some really shitty ones as well. The tank mission is not fun.
I didn't bother with all that stuff.
No. I like it in some cases when they are, creative with what you have to do and stuff. Oh, Eagle Vision, by the way. There we go. You can see highlighted objects and secret walls and stuff. It's a bit broken, really.
What's this?
Here we go. Look at this.
What could this be?
Here we go. It's his assassin's uniform. Although we don't know it's part of the assassins yet. But if you have played Assassin's Creed 1, you'll recognise the symbol almost immediately.
Yep.
And if you've looked at the cover of your game, so this is something they do in this scene. His hair is grey.
Is it?
In that cut there, his hair was really grey.
Oh.
Maybe that's just a graphical bug. I'm not really sure. But
maybe.
There we go. Now we have the assassin's cloak. It looks kind of cool on him. We also have received a sword, which is an actual proper weapon. We'll be using that in a second, not to spoil anything. Traditore. There is a fancy way of saying auditore and traitor.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's actually Italian for So this is something that bothers me about combat, is to get locked into it. Also, that there was kind of bullshit. To get locked into it, you have to actually make the first swing, and then you move to your proper combat stance.
Yeah.
Which I dislike quite a lot. Other games will make it automatic, but in this one you have to initiate it, because it will mean you wildly swing and you're not going to be anywhere near as effective. Just means you can't really ever start a fight on your own terms unless you preempt the fight, which, to be fair, is the whole point of being an assassin, I would suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing special about the assassin's uniform. I think later games give you certain abilities with what you're wearing.
Maybe? I can't really remember. I know that at some point they went ham on having different uniforms.
Yeah.
Or different robes. In fact, Unity very much. In Unity, there's a room dedicated to different robes.
Oh, really? They sort of have that in Assassin's Creed 3, though, in the bottom of the homestead.
Oh yeah, I suppose so. Whereas in this game, literally all you can do is dye your robe.
Yes, and that is a point.
What are you doing
I would actually do that at various points.
Yeah, if you want to give me where we should dye it, I'll happily consider it.
Your thoughts.
I mean, I'll be honest. I tended to do it whenever I went somewhere new.
What about Black Flag, Joe?
I see now. It's
I'm assuming he's saying that you could also have different robes in Black Flag.
Yeah, but we know you can have different robes in every game.
Who's this, eh?
It's
who's this creeping in the background?
It's the Italianard.
And against the city.
Italiano.
Italiano.
Present these papers
Italianado.
in the morning. and they'll be released.
The
Did you ever
Italian.
trust this man?
Of course, my child. Do
Um,
you need a place to stay? You're
Maybe.
more than welcome.
Oh, I don't think I
Probably
did.
not.
No, grazie.
When it says, "Do you need a place to stay?"
Don't
that's
worry,
probably code
Ezio.
for if you stay here, we
Everything
will
is
murder
going to
you.
be fine.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just... Maybe because I played Brotherhood first, but I think Ubisoft has a thing against fat people.
Yes.
I think-
real life is also. Didn't
You're-
the cloths have different defense? I've no idea.
Oh, well, there's different defense and different stats. Yeah, I suppose you're right. But I know, for example, Black Flag had some like whaling outfits and all that I think increased your swim speed
Ah.
and stuff,
Oh, that's nice.
which for that game was a bit of a godsend.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, Uberto Alberti,
Yeah.
not a real person.
Not a real person.
Not a real person.
We should set up a tally or something like that.
What of not a real person?
Yeah. Versus is a real person. See just how fake Ubisoft are.
Yeah, I mean, you could do like wagers, like, do you think this person was real or not? Yes,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, we'd probably need a bit more of an active audience for that,
Yeah.
but I'd be happy
I'll
to
have
do
one-
that.
Oh yeah, have one of those bots that introduces like betting and currencies.
Oh, Nightbot, yeah. I think Nightbot's probably one of the better ones for that. So in this, we are. Don't worry. You see those guys about to get hung there, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't worry, they all survive. Especially the yellow one.
Also, that was always a fun little quirk of this scene. Is as you walk through the archway, one of the guards off in the distance would start becoming suspicious.
Yeah.
It's just every time it just pops up, the meter slowly filling.
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night. I'm afraid
Oh,
I know
what documents,
nothing of these
eh?
documents. He's lying.
Oh no, you're a goddamn liar.
In the absence of any
See, I remember this
compelling
scene very
evidence
differently.
to
I thought
the
someone came up to him with
contrary,
letters and he threw them
I
away
am
or something like that.
bound
No,
to
No.
announce you,
nah, you would have burnt them.
you
He's a smart
and your
lad.
collaborators are hereby
And look how
sentenced.
fucking panicked he
Oh, I
looks.
know the look on
You
Petrucci's
are the
face
traitor
gets me.
Roberto and one of them.
Yeah, it's-
You may take
it's
our
fine,
lives
though.
this day, but we will have
Probably the only
yours
one that I
in
didn't
return,
really
I
care
swear.
about.
What,
We will.
Petruccio? Oh, there we go.
Father!
Blech.
There.
Oh, good, they
Boy,
used the long
he's
rope.
one of them. I'll kill you for what you've done. Guards,
Um,
arrest him.
Foreshadowing?
Yeah, it's slightly foreshadowing, I guess.
I'll kill you for this.
Yeah, now we've just lost the sword we got.
Daddy's sword. Yeah.
That happens in gameplays.
Run, boy.
These are the people that you saw that you had to get documents from or deliver documents
Yeah.
to. It's a nice
Better
little
run, boy.
callback.
Fast.
There we go. Nope. No, he just kind of appeared from nowhere. So, like, what's your normal strategy from getting away from people? Mine's not normally to tackle a monk.
No, probably pretty much what you'd do. Like, I'd always usually end up around here,
Yeah.
sort of around the cathedral. I'd usually end it like in front of the front doors.
Distance yourself, then find a hay bale, basically, is my strategy.
Oh, see, I'd usually just like try and outrun them.
See, that's
Completely.
the end of sequence 1. It's longer than you'd think.
I know.
But we've done that in an hour and 25 minutes.
The funny thing is, I'm fairly certain in terms of like number of missions, it's the longest sequence.
Yeah. Actually,
Like,
I don't know.
You'd be surprised. Like, I think the closest any other one comes to it is like about 10 missions.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think,
think
well,
that
that
one
wasn't
had
10 missions,
12.
I don't
I've
think.
got a little request.
No, it honestly has like 12
I've
missions. That
identified
one.
several strange
Did it?
markings that
Oh.
I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy.
Although, to be fair, they're all, like,
I
really
don't know what
dinky
they're doing
missions.
there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca
There we
has
go.
marked their general
So
location
yeah,
on
sequence
the
1 is
database with
basically
an
just
eye
a,
icon,
in my
and
opinion,
she's
it doesn't.
It's a long
It's,
one
you're
as
still
well.
you're still in
Keep an
tutorial
eye out.
at this point.
Yeah. To be fair, even this sequence, it's very tutorially.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's you're still in tutorial at
Thank
this
God.
point.
Yeah.
I've been
Um,
looking everywhere for you.
Also,
You've
do
learned
do
how
you
to
s-
run around basically.
But do you see what I see off to the left?
so many guards.
Mercante
Please come with
d'Art.
me.
I
We
do.
need to get you off the streets.
We can buy
What of my
paintings
mother
now.
and sister?
They're
Oh,
safe.
love.
bring
Actually,
you
that's
to
a good
them.
point. Can we buy them at this point?
I think we
Because,
can. I'll go have a
together.
look. I'll go have a look.
Tell me where to
Because
go.
I'd be curious.
My
'Cause,
sister's house.
obviously, where
Just
the
north of
paintings
the
are
Duomo.
displayed
I'm on my way.
hasn't been unlocked yet.
Yes, exactly. I was going to get to explaining that probably in a different session.
Oh.
But no, we can't buy
Oh.
paintings yet. We can, however, buy treasure maps.
Yes.
I'm actually going to go out of my way to do this.
Yeah.
Because the more treasure chests you get, the more money you will accrue, and that's just going to make our lives a lot easier.
Yeah. The funny thing is, and I can verify this because of the way I collect the treasure chests. If you've collected every possible treasure chest
Yes.
available to you, at the point that you unlock the villa,
Yeah.
you pretty much have enough money to upgrade like a solid 2/3 of
Yes,
the,
you do.
the town.
It's pretty crazy how quickly you can build the villa up early game if you're really rushing it.
Yeah, and
I'm
I-
personally
I-
not going to be doing that too much. What I might do is in between sessions I might collect more treasure
Yeah.
chests. Because, I mean, again, we'll explain the villa when we get to it, but that's going to be your main source of income for money and stuff, and also how you go about unlocking some better weapons and such. Where are these treasure chests? I don't want to waste too much time.
They look like they're inside a bank.
Yeah. I'm just gonna drop down. Yeah, there we go. That's
but
a
it's
cheeky
it's-
way of
it's-
avoiding fall damage, is if you tackle
It
someone.
is, yeah. But I think this is also literally the only bank in the entire game that's not guarded.
I think it might just not be guarded in this sequence. I think it might get
Maybe.
guarded later on. But yeah, just by doing that, I think we've basically made back the money we lost by getting the treasure map, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
Regardless, I won't spend
Very
too much time
unrealistic.
on these. Pardon?
Very unrealistic.
Yeah, very. I don't know who's leaving these treasure chests around.
Yeah. Also the fact that you can buy these treasure maps wholesale,
Yeah.
and the guy that has them isn't using them himself.
That's also very true.
Yeah.
So, well, I suppose he probably sells them to more than just you. It's just for whatever reason you're the only one who actually gets them. And to be honest, we all know it's a gameplay mechanic. And the
What?
interesting thing about the
Really?
Assassin's Creed series is that when you come across a gameplay mechanic that seems a bit gamey, it can normally be explained by "but you're in the animus."
Yeah. Which is it seems a bit jammy, but
Yeah, it is. But then other games will
It
probably
works.
just have you saying, "Oh, right, well, that's just a gameplay mechanic," and it's a bit unrealistic.
it works though. It works
Yeah.
in there.
Lore-wise, I think Assassin's Creed is just one of the stronger games.
Yeah.
So I forget where we're meant to be going. Oh, right, we're going to the brothel in a bit.
We are going to the brothel. It's like the cut rose or something. The trimmed verge.
The trim
Ugh.
verge. The trim-
Ugh. It's
How
like
pleasant.
in Lord. Oh, it's a bit late to be trimming verges, don't you think, Samwise?
Oh, God. We're gonna get sued by Tolkien now.
Yeah,
He's gonna take the stream down.
See, yeah, just got an email from Tolkien. Yeah, got an email from Tolkien's legal team.
His legal team must be like, oh. All right,
Yeah.
so that's something I should mention. I'm physically pointing to it, but you can't see it.
Yep.
That symbol, La Rosa Colta. So that's the name of this place, by the way, Alex.
Yeah.
Has
Which I think does mean the cut rose.
Yeah, has a red eye next to it. That means a part of what is known as the truth is here. Now, if you can see here, if you've got
There's one of the
good
symbols.
eyes, you'll probably see
What does
that
it mean?
there is actually a symbol there.
It must be there for a reason.
However, go in Eagle Vision, and it's infinitely easier to see and allows you to actually activate
Wow.
it.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
not
like you said
possible.
earlier, this is
Hold on.
very edgy.
That's computer code.
Yes,
Let me
as
go-
they're
I
explaining
enjoyed
at the
it.
moment, this is
Oh,
computer
shit,
code and files embedded within the Animus experience for
Upload it
Desmond.
to my computer.
to unlock.
I'll master it decryption.
Oh, my voice cracked a
Yeah.
bit there.
I can't.
That's what happens when I run out of
Compatible with
water.
the Animus itself.
But It was left by the previous member of the previous user of the Animus.
Yeah.
So he's trying to tell Desmond something, not Ezio, Desmond. But you do some very edgy puzzles and such. And to be honest, Alex, I probably will need you on hand to have come up with the answers if I'm too stupid about them. The first couple ones are easy enough, but the cipher ones later on are quite awful.
Yes, they can be.
Again,
Yeah,
I probably
definitely-
won't. I'll go out of my way to get these when we see them,
Yeah.
but there will probably be another session dedicated to just going through the rest of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Can't be too careful.
I think in Florence there's only like maybe 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah.
What century is it?
So subject 16, the guy who's talking to us in this, he's a bit mental,
Hidden the code to the first
Yeah.
file
a
inside
bit of a conspiracist. Is that the
Yeah,
right word?
the implication being
Find
that
it.
he
Find them
was
all.
being held by
Along the
Abstergo,
way,
the evil conspiracy
you'll be
corporation,
Yeah,
before
the
Desmond.
Illuminati, basically.
But it sort
What the
of
heck? How did this get inside our Animus?
it was allowed to go a lot further than
Oh, the
it
memory
was with
core.
Desmond,
Yeah.
mainly because he didn't have. Well, he did have Lucy. It's just at this point she
She
The-
wasn't meant to.
yeah,
The only reason she started caring for Desmond is spoiler
Ones
alert.
written in blood. Those were
We
clues.
can get into that later, I guess.
He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
But no, essentially they took it a bit far, and he killed himself.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, first question, and there's a lot of religious things in here as well.
Which is nice because
Yeah.
I've always found very passionate imagery.
So this one.
Five of these scenes share a core similarity.
Thanks,
Pick
Alex.
them out. What
Yeah,
that could
so-
mean.
I know the answer to this one. It's anything that has an apple in it, essentially.
Never would have guessed that one.
It's a bit of an early plot point, but the Apple of Eden. You can zoom in on them as well.
I can.
By pressing triangle.
Yeah. No, I thought
no,
it
no,
was
R2.
hold the trigger.
Yeah, hold the trigger. So this one, Cupid and Psyche. I don't see an apple in it. Do you?
No.
I don't see an apple here. I see an apple there.
No. Yeah.
I don't see an apple there. I see an apple there. I see an apple
Yeah.
there. And there we go. Apple of Eden. It's a bit early, like we said, but it's a priceless artifact.
Yeah, it's sort of it features heavily at the end of the first Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Where like the main baddie, he actually uses it. He tries to use it to control people's minds. It's a feature of the Apple. It's a very
Indeed.
powerful tool.
Very powerful tool.
And yeah, one of the things it can be used for is mind control.
Which is always good. The Templars always a fan of mind
'cause
control.
Because they're all about order in
And
the world.
control and yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, each one that was a pretty simple one. They get progressively more difficult and some are
Yeah.
ridiculous. And there's a lot of alternative history in it as well.
Oh yeah, they play very fast and loose with history.
Do. Whew. It's very edgy, very edgy.
It
And
is.
you unlock an image. So this is the start of that image. There you go.
Yeah, and sort of once you got all the pieces, it comes together into a coherent video clip.
Yeah.
I say coherent,
It's still
it
not
doesn't
that
make-
clear, and it's
it
still
doesn't make
quite
a great
edgy.
deal of sense. it is super edgy. This is a recurring theme.
Yeah, subject 16, subject edge teen. Edgy teen, subject edgy teen, there we go.
I mean, he is a bit of an edgy teen.
Alright, Joe, I hope you are looking away at this point. You should not be looking at this.
Yeah, this is very inappropriate.
Think we have
Yes.
the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
I love that he's so seemingly so innocent. I think we're
Oh,
in
yeah.
the wrong place.
He's been here
It is a
before.
pleasure to make
Definitely.
your acquaintance, Mr. Ezio.
No,
And then
Yeah.
he doesn't pay for it.
highly
He doesn't pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. He comes in here to woo people. He
Appreciate
never
the kind
pays for it
words,
though.
Madonna.
Ti prego.
What do you mean,
Call me
how,
Paolo.
Joe?
Thank you for offering your home to my family,
Ti
Paolo.
prego.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why?
She was going to offer
Where
him
are you
her
going?
services. See,
Yeah.
Ezio's a good Christian boy, though. He wouldn't do it before
I
marriage.
understand your desire
He's a
for
good
vengeance,
Catholic boy.
But
Yeah.
Gonfaloniere is a
Oh yeah,
powerful
Catholic
man.
would have been more the thing at this
You are
point.
not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the
Yes.
lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to
Oh, they
teach
have.
me
Well,
how
that
to
reminds
kill?
me. There's
I'm
a
not.
character in this game who's
I'm going to teach
in
you
Venezia
how to
who's very
survive.
edgy with her
Come.
views on religion and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To the point where I don't think they would have been like that back in the day.
We must
But-
walk the streets
You'd be
freely,
surprised.
seen
Yeah.
but unseen.
You would be very
You
surprised.
too must learn to blend
People
with us
in
and become one with the city's
the
crowds.
the early modern
My
period.
girls will
So
show
this
you
is a
how.
bit of a
That's a
tedious
religion.
mission in my opinion.
Yes,
You're
this is-
learning
this-
how to stay incognito when you
Learn what you
This
see.
is peak tutorial.
yeah. So when you're notorious, when there's that red icon by your health, the guards will see you and they will attack you. They will find you and they will kill you because you are currently wanted.
It's very Liam Neeson.
Yes, thank you, Alex. To avoid this, you need to blend in with crowds and such. This crowd, however, hates me, so that won't be happening.
So I'm going to admit to this. I would usually cheat in this mission.
Oh, how did you cheat?
I would follow her, but from the rooftops.
Ah,
It was close enough. It was close enough that like it would register you as being with her, but like guards couldn't see you.
yeah. You see there, I hid myself in the crowd, and that suspicion meter didn't go up higher than it needed to. Later games do this better because as soon as you get in the crowd, you automatically move with them.
Yeah. In fact, you know what? That was kind of a feature in the first game.
Oh,
It's,
there's your contextual camera, by the way. That's the camera button.
In the first game, you could
Pray.
like to get in, to pray. Yeah, no, exactly. You could get into the
Yeah.
city by blending in with like the supposed to be like scholars or something.
Yeah, but it was only with those scholars.
Yeah,
Which,
but,
to be 100% honest, made more sense in that game.
yeah, but I remember that like blending, you walk into the middle of them and hold A
Yes.
or X or whatever you're using, and you just sort of automatically you'd filter into the city with them, and it was
So you can also use benches to blend. They didn't really have much choice in this case. You see, this is the thing, is like, it made sense in Assassin's Creed 1 because you were wearing a white robe, they were wearing a white robe.
yeah.
In this game is a little bit like, I could hide in a group of brown robe people as the one white robe, and it's like, okay, I know who I'm suspicious of.
Yeah.
Again, it's all gamey mechanics, so I
Yeah.
think for the sake of being gamey versus realism, they did a good job there.
Yeah. And I can't remember if they're in this game, but I remember in the first one, they're like these weird little rooftop gardens that you could hide in.
Yes.
They were like they're really weird because they're just like these wooden box.
They are in this game as
thingies
well.
with-
They are
with,
a
like,
bit
sheep.
different.
Hmm.
They have curtains.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they had curtains in the first one as well, which was a bit weird, but
Then the setting of the first game was different as well.
Bene.
I
Now
liked
that you've
the setting
learned
of
to
the
blend,
first game
I'll
well
show you
enough.
how
I
to
think all the
use it for
areas
more
look quite
than just
nice.
moving around. Let's
yeah, but I
teach
think
you
where
how
where
to
you
steal.
visited each city 3 times, it became a
Yeah.
bit repetitive. Although admittedly, you were in a different zone each time.
So I taught you this earlier, guys. But
Once you've stolen from someone
that's
else,
how you
Oh.
steal from people.
Why would you do it? And then
doing it.
hurry away after stealing.
Oh right, yeah.
And away.
At this point, that was incredibly obvious.
Yeah, good.
But as long as you steal from 5 people, you don't actually have to run away in that mission. It's quite amusing.
It is.
Here we go. believe this is the mission when we get the
You can go
iconic
now,
assassin's
girls.
blades.
Oh, do we have to?
It is, but
So innocent.
He's cute. Now that
Hype,
you've learned
wow.
how to
Oh, we're
approach
being
the
raided.
enemy, we need to find you a
Damn.
suitable weapon.
Hello.
What would you have me
Oh,
use?
Nice.
wow.
Ah,
It's our
but
first
you
raid.
already have the answer.
Thank you,
You'll-
Vintage Elysium.
My father's blade and
You'll have to
bracer.
explain that to me.
How did you
What
get
raid?
them?
Oh, right. So raiding is where
By using
Hello,
the same
friends.
skills I've just
Woo!
taught
First
you.
Hello.
rate. Thank you
Not
very
exactly
much.
working
You are
condition.
very
I
generous.
assume you're
I hope you're having a lovely
familiar
evening.
with Da Vinci.
Yeah.
See,
So
there's a
raiders, the
painter
idea
factor
is
into this.
from a
He's far
separate
more
stream,
than
someone can
bringing the
initiate a
pieces.
raid where a
You'll
load
see.
of other people join in as well. They normally spam
Before I go,
a single message
one
through
last
and all that
question,
kind of
if I
stuff.
may.
Yeah.
Of course.
when it's like larger scale, because we are obviously small scale, it could be quite mental. The chat will basically go mental.
I too
Oh,
know
that's
the
cute.
Yeah, I'll show you more about that off mic.
Nice.
But that's our first raid, so thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for raiding us.
Can we have our money back, please?
Oh,
It's funny how we got raided while we were teaching people how to steal in Assassin's Creed 2.
yeah.
Right, hiring groups. Here you go.
So I don't know. Was this something that you did much in this game? Because I personally didn't.
Yes and no. It's more effective in the later games,
Yeah,
but courtesans are really helpful.
they are.
No, it's not my first time playing this.
No, we are repeat offenders.
Yeah, Alex
game.
is a massive history buff, and I'm
Yep.
a massive action buff, so it works out just well. But yeah, distracting them with that group. Go ahead, slip through here, and you can take the treasure chest. I love the courtesan groups. They're probably the only group I will actively use, though.
Oh no, I agree. This is probably one of the best games for me.
Yeah, no, it's a very, very good game. Very well made. And like we were saying earlier, probably our favourite Assassin's Creed entry.
Yeah.
I love Black Flag, but that's for very different reasons.
Yes, it is. You really like pirates, don't you?
That is the one. What am I meant to be doing at this point? I've lost track. There's no indication.
To be honest, I wasn't paying attention right then. The last thing I knew, you were hiring a group.
Yeah, and I thought that was what I was going to say, but oh well. Well, there we go.
Oh, that's awkward.
This has all gone really well.
Oh dear. I personally, I've not played anything past Syndicate, and I never even finished that. To be fair.
Oh
Black
yeah,
Flag,
Syndicate
was Black Flag.
yeah.
Was Black Flag the last one you played?
Oh, that was brutal. Black Flag is not the last one I played, I don't think.
No. Did you
Technically,
play...
I played Unity for a bit,
Ah.
but not very long.
I see.
No, I haven't played Origins though. I've seen the Final Fantasy crossover in Origins though, and that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just me though.
That is just you.
That was
no,
another.
I don't know. I think I don't know if I just got to a point and I don't know whether it's I just couldn't be bothered buying them anymore or if I'd lost interest in the games.
Visit Leonardo da Vinci at his. Go to Leonardo's workshop. However, it's not highlighted on my map for some reason. But that's fine. I could probably trace my footprints back, but
I know exactly where you have to go
yeah.
for that. Is it a viewpoint? Do you need to get a viewpoint?
No, it's. So that's the church at the start of the game. I think it's this way.
No. So if you go towards the cathedral,
Right.
um,
This is an
Like,
interesting way of playing the game. It has actually bugged out at this point. Normally there would be
Oh,
a
dear.
indication telling you where you're meant to go.
on the plus side, played this before, so
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can kind of work from memory a bit.
You should think about checking Origins out. It has all the good stuff of this one. I'm going to go get some lunch before work. I hope you have a great stream. Thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely
Thank
day.
you very much. Yeah.
And
Same
I hope
from me.
work so goes okay.
Yeah. And I hope it's a good lunch.
Yeah. God, what a pleasant man. I'm very happy to have received
Or
him.
woman.
Oh, well, yeah, well,
Don't
that
be
is
so
very true. I
presumptuous.
apologise. Right, okay, so I'm at the
Oh, but
cathedral,
yeah,
Alex.
so basically, go round to the front of the cathedral.
I'm gonna find if I find the tower on the side, I should know. There it is.
You know what? I
There we
am
go.
going to wow you with my ability to remember where you're going. No, not that way.
Oh, is it not? Oh, damn!
No.
I'll hold on. I'll loop back in there. We're gonna have to
Basically, his workshop is through the archway, directly opposite the front doors of the cathedral.
climb. Damn, Alex, you really know your stuff.
I do indeed, and
Oh, there it is.
there's
Thank
the
you, Alex.
Bottega.
Really am quite shocked that I didn't proc the waypoint, but still. Don't need it if I've got an Alex.
You know what though? If this is bugged out and it like won't let you in his workshop either.
Then I'll just restart.
Yeah. Also, I don't think this is going to work because you're inside the circle. Yeah,
I hate you, Alex.
Dabby.
But thank you.
I'm sorry I'm right all
You
the
are.
time. Now the real question is, are we going to finish sequence 2? I reckon we can. 'Cause
I reckon we can, but I need to stop messing around.
Eh,
It's not messing around. It's just we had an unfortunate hiccup with the thing not showing up.
it's part of the fun though.
Exactly. This is why streaming is much better than a post-upload, because I'd edit past all this.
Yeah.
So what does so you might know this. Vintage Elysium, cool name by the way. What is the like crown icon next to his name? Leader
that
of a
might-
raid?
No, they got Twitch Prime.
Ah, okay, cool.
They are a paying member.
This is yeah, it worked. Cool.
That was iffy.
Yeah, this is iffy as well.
Hopefully.
Ah.
Oh, I also have a horrible feeling it's not gonna.
I think it's broken. I'm gonna have
That's
to.
really unfortunate.
That's fine. That's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Whatever. Now we'll make it work. That's a bit of an awkward hiccup.
I don't know that's never happened to me.
No, that's never happened to me before, ever. Recording curse, I guess.
So luckily, I think you're only gonna have to
You can go
go
now,
to Leonardo again. That's
Can I
literally
skip
all you have to
this? No.
We have
No.
to.
So you.
That's a shame.
He's cute.
Yeah.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already
So I think I was
have
starting
the
to say this
answer.
last time anyway, but the
My
groups,
father's blade and bracer.
the
Did
courtesans,
you get them?
probably
Yeah.
the only ones I get much use out of.
By using the same skills as
Thieves,
the shot.
kind of.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume
Mercenaries,
I
no,
suppose-
I don't.
Leonardo da Vinci.
If they're
I
there,
think-
I'll hire them.
But how does a
I think
painter
for me, the
factor into
mercenaries
this?
is very
He's far more than that.
Situational.
situation. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's the word.
Situational. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I go,
I think if
one last
if I
question,
if I
if
thought
may.
I was going to be
Of
in for
course.
a fight with a
Why
lot
have
of
you given
people,
your aid so readily
If
to
I
me?
saw them, I'd get
Stranger.
them. I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, oh, I can't start this fight without them.
I too know
Yeah.
betrayal.
thieves, I think I'd use if I wanted to just get the guards away from me.
Hmm.
Like, you know. In fact, I think quite often I'd use them if I was going to like steal things from banks.
Yes.
Because
the
at
thieves
least
are good
with
for that.
them,
Yeah.
yeah, at least
Press to hide, to wait, and then follow. There you go. And now the markers actually showed up.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So apologies for that.
Yeah.
It does mean I'm not going to get that chest, but honestly, I'm fine.
Pretty.
I probably will keep these courtesans with me as well.
Yeah.
So you can at least fast walk with these guys.
Yeah. That was
Uh,
also another thing, was that I found over time you would occasionally just start losing them.
yeah.
They drop off until you're left with two.
Thieves are very funny about that because they jump around all sorts. Right, distract
Yeah.
them. The camera's moving me a bit too close to them. So yeah, that's another way of getting around guards, which is good because you become basically invisible if they're distracted. There's a crowd here, so we can follow it through. And probably shove past it. Oh, there's guards there. Let's just keep a respectful distance. So the meter does go up faster if you are running, because obviously that's suspicious.
Yeah, that's true.
So the general rule of thumb is the higher profile you are, the more likely they are to do something about it.
Yes.
There we go, push past all these people. That's
In
probably
fact, I think they say is, you know, doing stupid shit like running, jumping, shoving people.
yes. If you
and
tackle
punching
someone to the
people.
ground, they will be immediately on you. If you steal, if you start getting attacked, they won't be immediately on you. But I can't get through that way really. They won't be immediately on you, but they will have words to say. Oh well, I guess I'll go out of my way to get this one.
Oh dear.
We should try setting up a raid after this stream, Alex.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Share the love.
Yeah.
Ezio, what are you doing? Ah! Yeah, so the climbing can be a bit finicky at times. There was definitely a transition in climbing. I do think Assassin's Creed 3 actually got climbing really good.
Yeah, that was the. I mean, I think movement in general in that game, it was a very noticeable change.
And I will admit, the combat, the engine they use for that is much better than the engine they use.
Ezio Auditore.
I think just in general, it was a lot smoother.
Yeah,
With all that's happened.
but
That was the game where they introduced
Welcome back.
climb up and climb down, wasn't
Now,
it?
how can I be of
As opposed to
service?
just
I
climb.
was hoping you could repair
Yes, I
something
think so.
of mine. Of course. Come,
So you could sort of
this
like
way.
run towards something and specify whether you wanted to run up it or run down it.
yeah.
Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it.
So this is Leonardo da Vinci. He's our
Fascinating.
mechanic for this game, as it were.
I don't know.
He makes all of our stuff.
Despite its age,
He's an
the
everyman,
construction
which is
rather advanced.
literally his
I've
whole
never seen
spiel.
anything quite
Yeah.
like it.
Is he is an everyman?
I'm afraid
Of course,
there's not
like
much
this
you
is
can
where
do
they
without
start
the original
diverging
plans.
history, because I'm sure
It's the
Leonardo
edge.
da Vinci was not responsible for the
Wait.
maintaining of assassinary
What are you doing?
weaponry and all that
The
kind of
contents
stuff.
of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches. it
But what I
may
do like
very
about
well-
Leonardo's
well
character
what?
in this is
Please,
that they
sit.
sprinkle in some
Leonardo,
real life things he did alongside the stuff you do in the game.
Remarkable.
Yes.
Transpose the letters and then select every
The
third.
thing I hate the most about him is that he manages to make the flying machine.
There.
Yeah.
It's finished. Huh? What's finished?
Which of course
The blade.
features heavily in this
I
game.
managed to decode that parchment of yours.
Once.
It showed me exactly what to do.
Oh, I should say,
Well, what's
there's
left is to
technically a
remove your
sequence we've
ring
skipped.
Really? I'm sorry.
Is there?
but
Yeah,
this is
so in
how it
Assassin's
must
Creed
be
Brotherhood,
done.
as part of the
blade
DLC,
is
you got
designed to
memories of
ensure the
Christina,
commitment of whoever
the
wields
woman
it.
we slept with at the start of the game.
Yes, that is true.
Do it quickly.
There was a scene where and this is a funny callback to the first
I was
game as
only
well.
having fun, Ezio.
Hey.
Though the blade once required
Ban-
sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your
In that
He's a funny
scene,
man.
you went with Christina to find the bodies of your family. Press
Yep.
up to select that.
Incredible. Yes, it is.
And bury
Tell
them
me,
all in.
do you have
Was
other
it bury
pages
them in the
like this?
river? Or
I'm sorry, only the
It
one.
was to give them like
Listen,
some kind of
if you
funeral.
ever do
Yeah.
happen across another one of these,
It might be like a Viking
please,
style
bring
funeral
it to
where they
me.
torch the boat.
You have my word.
But yeah,
Thank you for fixing
all of
this.
Ezio's family, pretty much all of it, is dead.
Open this door!
Yep. There's also that there's that funny one.
Wait here.
Well, not funny, just a bit creepy. The first time you meet Christina,
Are
you're
you
like really
Leonardo da
awkward
Vinci?
and clumsy around her.
How may I be of
Yeah.
service?
Then you
Oh,
like
yes.
follow
I
her.
need you to
Yeah, you
answer
follow
some
her home, but
Certainly.
so did Vieri, that
The
asshole
Patsy,
from
the one who threw
Yeah,
the stone at us at the
earlier.
very start of the game.
yeah, and he's just like King Creep.
What seems
Tries
be the
to-
trouble?
A witness claims to
Fumble
have seen
her.
you consorting with an enemy of
Yes,
the city.
and
What?
Ezio,
Me?
a gentleman,
Consorting?
won't stand for that.
Preposterous.
When was
Yeah.
the last time you saw or spoke
Also,
with
this
Ezio
scene has like
Auditore?
some of the most
Who?
pathetic
Non fare il finto tonto.
beating.
We know you were
beatings
close
I've
to
seen.
a family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head.
Oh yeah.
Ready to talk? What about now?
He. I think no one would pause that much between each
What
kick.
about now?
You never know.
So that's two codex pages deciphered. So that
Yeah.
the pages we found earlier, Leonardo is the one who decodes them,
Yep.
and that was the hidden blade right there. That's for low-profile killing, well, or assassinating,
Grazie, Ezio.
which is
Sorry about that.
kind of in the name of the game.
I've grown accustomed
It is
to their
literally
abuses.
the name of
What
the
of
game.
the body?
The name
Bring
of
it
the
inside
game.
and put it with the others. Others?
Which I
The
like this
city
bit
gives
because
them for
I
research.
think if you get the angle just right when you dump this guy on the ground, you can see into his eyes.
Alex, that's quite
Morbid.
morbid.
I think I've got a screenshot of it somewhere.
Of
I
course you
absolutely
do.
do.
If you get that to me, I will put it as the end slide for the stream.
Nice.
Here we go. You just dump it, don't you?
See?
It-
Like it never happened.
It had a
Thank you,
name.
Leonardo. For everything. Anytime.
Is this
And
where you
remember,
look into his
if you
eyes,
find
or?
more of those strange
Yeah.
pages, bring them to me.
I'll wait for
Designs
your image and I'll put it up at the
as
end.
well.
It's
Of course.
horrible.
Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Paola.
Oggi i miei omaggi.
So time-wise, I think we are getting close to 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We've got the hidden blades. I'm going to do this last mission, and then I think we'll call it a wrap.
Yeah.
I've had fun this first stream, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. We'll have the climax of this sequence next time.
Indeed.
Probably.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless I get sidetracked.
Hmm.
Whoa. Okay. Air hump a little bit there.
Oh, see, the one thing I dislike with Steam, just as an aside, is the screenshot folders. They don't have names; they just have random numbers.
Yeah, it's not very clear. There we go.
So I
Right,
just have to
there's
go
a
through
guard
all of
here,
them.
but we're gonna go for them. We're gonna show off hidden blade combat. So you can use the hidden blade in combat. It's actually the best way of killing people in this game, because a hidden blade can actually counter any attack. However, and it will instantly kill. However, the timing for it can be quite delicate.
Yeah.
It will probably be how I go through most of the fights in this game, just for the sake of getting a move on, because I'll be honest, the combat system in this game, it's nothing special.
No.
Like we were saying earlier, Assassin's Creed 3, 4 as well, I think their combat system is vastly improved upon.
I mean, even Brotherhood, they make improvements.
The only problem I have with Brotherhood is the kill streak mechanic.
It makes it too easy.
It's that, and it's
That he
there's no
does,
point to fight.
but
So
I
as soon as
trust
you've
he did
got the
more
first
than
killing blow in, you've got the rest in.
Yeah.
I've given you the skills.
I think I missed the
Leonardo's
prompt
given
again,
you the
but
blade.
Fuck's
All
sake.
that remains.
to be fair,
deed.
it's the hidden blade. It's meant to stay hidden.
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister.
You know
while I'm
what?
away.
Of course.
We might
it's
actually,
as if they were.
we
my
might
own.
actually get in the assassination.
Oh, we might, yeah. That's what
It's not
we're
as though
doing
this
here,
is a
isn't
long
it?
mission.
Yeah, this is the one. I'm fine ending it off on a long mission, but you know, as long as we choose a time when we're going to end it and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, yeah, sort of.
Don't
End
want
of
to
this
make
mission,
these. I don't want. I
probably.
don't want these to be exhausting. I want these to be really chill. To be
Yeah.
100% honest, like anyone to come and join, learn some history with Alex.
Yeah.
I nearly said your full name. I think I'll refrain from that.
Wow. Just don't want to dox me.
Yeah, I just don't want you to get swatted. So something else you noticed there, Hidden Blade, really good at quick kills. If you can, it normally doesn't work if they've seen you and they know you're around. But if you can get to them just about quick enough, you'll always get an instant kill with the Hidden Blades.
Yeah.
I say blades, I'm kind of giving the game away, aren't I? But if you've seen the cover, you will know that he gets two. Oh, there's another truth thing. I think we'll start off with that next time, though.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You who
And
have
this
crowned
is the
yourself
titular Lorenzo de Medici.
Principe of Firenze.
Yeah.
I've done no such thing.
Of
What a
course,
nice lad.
ever innocent. How convenient.
And
At
he
least now we
dresses
see
with
how far your
some
reach
swag.
extends.
He does.
Which is to say,
So that's another
nowhere
bit of
at all.
DLC in this game,
It
is
has proved
his
a valuable lesson for
villa.
me and my allies.
Yes, it is.
Your allies,
Yeah.
Pazzi.
You go through
Is
and
that
you
what this is about?
claim
careful
all the
with your words,
treasures he has.
You might
Do.
attract the
I'd
wrong
completely
sort
forgot about
of
that one.
engagement.
It's very easy to forget, to be honest. I'm half tempted to not bother showing it off, but
I mean,
I will.
I think that was free DLC.
I think it was. Again, I've only ever really played this when it was Game of the Year. So you definitely have played it longer than I have.
And actually, there was another one that was very similar, wasn't there?
Yes.
Can't remember what it
I've
was.
blanked on it at the moment as well. I feel like it. You know what? Never mind. We'll figure it out at some other point. I think it might have been at one of the places in Venice. In fact, I think that was it. I think there's a. They're called tombs or Templar tombs as the DLC stuff.
Yes, it was. It was in the arsenal.
As you can see here in this mission, if you get detected, you get desynchronized.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I was just showing that off. I definitely wasn't just
Yeah.
failing the mission.
Again,
so,
this.
yeah.
Again, this is going to be a recurring comment of mine. In this mission, again, I would cheat a little bit.
Oh,
Rather than using the skills they've given me, i.e., hiring people, I just climb up on the roof.
yes. I don't know who you can hire. Like, I didn't see a group to hire. Was the thing.
I think there's a group of courtesans nearby.
Yeah,
you,
but this
like-
is the problem because I don't have the viewpoint. It hasn't activated. But yeah, I seem to remember something similar. Yeah, there they are. So if we, in fact, I walked past them, didn't I? So I was looking for a way to climb over as well because I saw that. That's the problem. I was looking up. Oh, oh, okay. They've automatically gone and. Yeah, don't get too lenient though with these guys because if you walk into them, they might still get knocked out of their crazed state, as it were. So I don't think there's actually any guards in here.
I don't think so. I think they're just on the roofs.
So you can listen to all the stuff he has to say. For the sake of this, I'm not going to go move on, but basically... Yeah, he's seen me now. So note how brutal he's being here.
Yeah.
Ezio's very angry.
You would have done the same.
See, I always like these cutscenes.
Yes. I feel like these got worse as the games went on. I think these ones are really personal.
They absolutely did. I think in Brotherhood, the standard cutscene was you killed them,
Yeah.
and all that was said was you'd say "Requiescat in pace."
Some of the reasons for that is they wanted to show off the. I'm going to see if I can grab this. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Sometimes I've had playthroughs where I can grab that before getting detected by guards and such. I'm kind of being a bit of an idiot at the moment.
Yeah.
That's fine. I forget what I was saying. Some of the they wanted to showcase some of the multiplayer characters, so they had your own little separate assassination attempts at them.
Right.
It was kind of cool because it was like, oh right, yeah, like character building, I guess, but it was for multiplayer characters that you, if you're anything like me, probably weren't going to use.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I played any of the multiplayer.
Ever.
In that one, in Brotherhood, no.
I personally think the multiplayer's got a really good depth to it. I've not played any of the more recent ones. Anyway, that will be a wrap for session 1.
Yes.
Thank you very much to everyone who joined, because there were actually a number of people who did.
Yes, thank you.
I don't want to forget Veggie Vegan, whatever your name was. I'll look through now just quickly. I don't want to come across as rude.
It was vegan veg.
Vian. No, it's not. It's V3N4EG.
Yeah, vegan veg.
I'm not sure it is vegan veg.
I think it's supposed to be vegan veg.
Regardless, thank you, and thank you, Joe, my little brother.
Thanks for sticking around, Joe.
Yeah. Thank you. Initially, Max. T very much. Username OCD. You're a great person. Vintage Asylum. Thank you very much for the raid. That was very much appreciated. Much love. You're a very good person. I hope you're having a lovely day at work right now.
Yeah.
Very productive. And thanks to everyone who raided with him, because there was 2 people is raiding with a party of 2.
Does that include them?
I'm not sure. Let's assume not. That's probably the best way to go about it. Thank you very much. Alex, have you got that image for me? I'm going to exit the game now.
Yeah, I sent it.
Oh, did you? Thank you very much. I will just get that up now. It'll be a black screen for a bit. There we go.
And it's captioned nicely.
Copy message link. Blah, blah. And we'll raid someone with this afterwards.
Yeah.
Copy
Leonardo
link.
Thing.
There we go. Oh, it's a very, very high res image as well.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Quite horrifying, actually.
Here we go. Right, so just add.
I could. Oh, that's horrible. Really gross.
There we go. And transition. There's the image Alex was talking about. His face says everything.
Lovely, 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 isn't it?
Bye, Joe. See you soon
Yeah.
too.
Bye, Joe.
Right,
See
okay.
you soon, I hope.
We're going to
Right
stop
next-
recording now, but this is going to be the post-session raid. Let's see if we can figure this out.